Hello, it's Blake Scarlevi here with Route 16, and I've got another quick pro tip video for you. This one is around a couple new ways to create tables in the Power Platform. So, what you'll want to do is go to the Maker portal, so make.powerapps.com, and go to the specific environment that you want to create a table in. And then on the left here, we have this tables navigation. So you want to click on that. And the first way is this describe the new table, which this uses the new Copilot feature that Microsoft is kind of putting in all different places within the Power Platform. So if you're not familiar with the Copilot, it's AI technology that allows you to basically just describe what you want. And in this case, describe the table that you want to build, and it will go ahead and do its best to try to create that table based on what you want. So you can see here, tell Copilot what you like to do, consider giving the table a name, and then columns and rows. And you can change how the columns are configured. It also gives you some suggestions down here on how to write prompts for this Copilot as well. So we can get started here. So at the bottom right, what do you want to do with this table? So let's see. Let's create a table to manage inventory. So we'll put this in. It's working on it. It'll take several seconds, and then it's going to build out a table here in the section just like that. So it's just kind of doing based on what it thinks. So here's a table for inventory management. So it's kind of building out what it thinks would be best for inventory management. It's giving it a name of inventory management. And we have an ID column, we have a name column, a quantity, a price, and a category. It even tries to use the right data types as well. So name, we have text here, quantity, we have number, price, we have currency, and categories of pick list. So it's pretty good. Um, let's see. We can, oh, and there's more too. You got to scroll to the right. So we got status, pick list as well, and a description. Um, so if we like this, but we're like, oh, maybe we want a size column. So we can come in here and say add a column for size. Oops. I did size 3, so we'll see. I'm guessing it's going to be literal and not fix that for me. But we should be able to change that. So let's see. And this is actual data that it's going to automatically propagate in the tables for you as well. So let's see. It made a size 3 column. Okay. And it created example sizes. It made this text column as well. So let's see, we could do change size 3 to size. Let's see, it does take, a little bit of time. So it depends on what you're trying to create. Sometimes it could just easier to do it on your own, right? And then let's see, let's change size to a, let's see, choice column. See how it handles this. So currently it's text. Trying to get it to a like a pick list or a choice column like these here. So there we go. Switched it over. Okay, perfect. Let's see here. And we could also should be able to change these pick list options as well. So change category 1 to bike. So we'll give a category a bike here. Let's see if it can accurately change this category 1, which is the actual metadata, because it's a pickless option for this column. And there we go. So it changed both instances of category 1. And then if we're happy with this, we can also edit other properties as well. Or I guess we can't edit it here. We can view it, but we gotta tell Copilot to change it basically, and it'll change those for us. And then we can click create, and it's gonna actually go and propagate everything that we see here, as well as create these 5 sample rows for us as well, which is good. So the one issue here, well, that actually propagated a bit faster. Okay, looks like we got an error here though in terms of the data. Let's see if we refresh, if it'll pull it up, or okay, it looks like it could not, for whatever reason. Oh, there we go. So must just be issue with refreshing on that main screen back there. But here's our 5 sample records that it propagated for us as well. And then we can also edit the columns here, or the advanced properties, extra settings, and whatnot that we typically have with a Dataverse table. So yeah, this is the Copilot way. The one issue is, it's actually a fairly big issue, is when we're doing it this way, it's not putting it in a solution, and therefore, we have this default prefix. As we could see in this list under name here, we have the CREF1 _ prefix, which is not great because, we want to give it our publisher prefix. In my case, I would want R16 for Route 16, and I don't want this random prefix here, right? So I don't know if that's just because this is in preview, if they're working on doing that, or it's possible it works like that already and I just haven't figured out how. But for example, if I come into a specific solution here and then go to tables on the left and then go to new, I would expect that option to be here, but it isn't currently. So if you know a way, comment on this video. I would love to know. But if you do it here through the solution, we're just creating the table manually ourselves like we normally would. So that's the first option, the first new option. And the second option, which also has the same issue of not being able to do it in a solution as far as I'm aware, we can come back here to the tables navigation, and then we can actually upload an Excel file. So this is really nice if you already have like a spreadsheet of data that you just want to convert to a Dataverse table, right? So that's what this feature is for. So for example, I have this inventory spreadsheet. I have a name, a quantity, a price, a color, and then I have some values, row record values in here as well. So I'm going to come here, upload an Excel file. Let's see, come in here. Where do I have this? Power Apps. Here we go. Inventory. Oh, I gotta close it. Okay. All right, so now we're loading in the Excel file here. So it should automatically create those columns based on what it thinks, based on the names of the columns. In the table as well, it's just kind of suggesting a name based on the data that we give it. and then it's going to automatically create the sample values that were in the spreadsheet as well. So see your price, it all knows that it's a currency, right? Color, in this case, it made it a text. Maybe we want it to be like a choice. Let's see. So then we go click create, and it's going to go ahead and automatically propagate this as well. And it should, this same thing, it looks like it's not, might be creating this data like asynchronously, so it doesn't exist right when we first creates a table, so it's not loading it. Say it called it vehicle sale records. We come back in here, and here's our data now as well. So this is all the data from the spreadsheet, right? So this is great. You know, you have a spreadsheet, a bunch of data, and you're trying to move that over to the cloud, to the Dataverse tables. This is a great way to do it. Again, though, unfortunately, as far as I know, we can't change the prefix for the table, which is typically pretty big for us. We like to have the same prefix, right? So we know which publisher has made these tables versus just some random default prefix there. But that's it. There you have it. Some 2 new ways to help create tables for you. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.